Hello out there in Facebook land. This is Pastor Gary from New Hope Christian Community Church. I'm so glad that you're joining us for our little daily devotional today. So shout out to Tyler Ringer who did our devotional yesterday. Thanks Tyler for bringing the word. I want to tell you a story this morning from many years ago. It's like a throwback Thursday story. When my lovely wife and I were dating, she spent one summer working up at a camp in northern Ohio. It was kind of like a resort for about 10,000 people, kind of a private resort, and a very old school, think like Dirty Dancing, how they had that place out in the mountains. And on Friday nights, they would have a big band come in and play swing music, and hundreds of people would go and dance. And so I was up there visiting her, and we decided to go to this big band thing, and we're dancing. And that year at college, Elizabeth and I had taken a formal dancing class. And so for our final that year, we had to do a dance, and so we'd worked on the tango for probably 2 months. And not long before this, we had executed our final tango dance in class and gotten an A. I'm not a good dancer. I'm enthusiastic, but I'm not a good dancer. My wife is an excellent dancer, and we'd worked on this tango for a couple months. Well, here we are at this big event, probably 600 people in the room, and I walk up to the band leader and request a tango. I thought, oh, this will be fun. We'll do our routine. It'll be great. So I request a tango, and the band says, oh, that'll be fun. They hadn't played a tango all night, and they start playing a tango. Well, when they do, everyone else gets off the floor. Every single couple got off the floor. Apparently, no one had been working on their tango. And so Elizabeth and I go to the center of the floor and muster up our courage, and we do our final dance routine that we've been practicing for months, and we killed it. At least that's how I remember it. And we get done with our tango with lots of flourishes and dipping and spins. And when we're finished, the whole crowd erupts in applause. And my favorite moment came right afterward. An older lady came up to me and said, Are you the dance instructors that they hired for the summer? And I just looked at her and I said, yes, ma'am, I am a dance instructor, right? She was fooled. Now, I didn't do any dance instruction. I only know the one dance, right? But it looked good for that moment. But it made me think about a spiritual truth. You know, it's easy for us to get deceived. It's easy for us to be fooled by a flash in the pan. Something that makes big promises but doesn't have any real guts to it. I'm not a dance instructor. If you took dance classes from me, you'd be worse afterward. We'd have a good time, but you wouldn't learn how to dance. There's a lot of things that make promises like that in our world. Whether it's titles or relationships or money, that promise that they're going to come through for us. But the truth is, the only thing that has real substance is relationship with God. Right now, a lot of us are hearing some of those promises. There's been all this talk of the stimulus package that's going to come out. And I will admit to you that, one of the most Googled searches right now is stimulus check. And you know how I know that? Because I was Googling stimulus check. Because I can fall for that as well, that think, oh, money is the thing that's going to help me through this hard time. But Hebrews 13:5 reminds us of this. He says, keep yourselves free from the love of money and be content with what you have, because God has said, I will neither leave you nor forsake you. The presence of God in our life is what brings us through hard times and good times, not the promises made by money or anything else. We can fall in love with those things and the flash in the pan that they are, but the presence of God is what carries us through. Lean on that truth today, and have a great Thursday.